Boom, what up YouTube? We are back. It is finally official. Week 1 of the NFL season. This is the week we've all been waiting for. We could finally stop pretending like we're interested in baseball and all these other bullshit, boring fucking sports. It is football season, okay? We have our third official bet of the year. The Kansas City Chiefs -3 hosting the Lamar Jackson MVP, most overrated quarterback in football, Ravens. I love this matchup. I love that the Chiefs are only laying 3. And we got that at plus 100 too. So we got it at even money, which means we're not laying any vig, which is awesome. So if we bet X amount, we get the same amount back. And I love it. So quick breakdown for the game is, you already know the most important thing is quarterbacks. And we're getting the best quarterback in football, Patrick Mahomes, against a guy that a lot of people perceive as the best or one of the best quarterbacks. I strongly disagree with that. I think he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks. I think he's more of around the top 10 quarterback, around that number. He's like on the bubble, somewhere around that number 10 mark. And Mahomes, I have number 1. Now, the Ravens do have an awesome defense. They have arguably the best defense in football. Last year, it probably was the best defense in football. They were loaded, but they did lose their defensive coordinator, who seemed to be a huge part of that defense, and he is now in Seattle. So they lost him, so we don't know how their defense is going to operate under their new coordinator. Hard to imagine it'll look better than it did last year. They also lost Patrick Queen, who was an important part of their linebacking core. So we'll see how they look. I still think they're going to be really good on defense. Harbaugh is a great coach. He always has his team ready to go. I just think they're playing, there's levels to everything. And the Ravens are very good. They're going to beat most teams, but the Chiefs are that level above everybody else. And the fact that this line is basically treating each team as equals. -3 is nothing. -3 is nothing for a home team, because a lot of times 3 is the number that sportsbooks use for home field advantage. So if you take away home field advantage, this is on a neutral site, they're kind of saying it's a pick'em game, which I totally disagree with. I do think it's a close game, but I do think the Chiefs have that edge. I think this line should be more like between 4.5 or 5 for the Chiefs. Okay, I think they're a notch above the Ravens. They're not just pick'em type even teams. So we're getting the better quarterback. We're getting the home field advantage. And Arrowhead's one of the louder stadiums. It's a home opener. It's going to be so loud. So hopefully we can get some miscommunications from Baltimore, draw some penalties, delay of games, false starts, all that shit. Hopefully the crowd can help us get some free penalty yards against the Ravens. And the unsung hero for the Chiefs that I love, nobody gives this guy enough credit. He's Tom Brady's kryptonite, and nobody even knows this, is Spags. Steven Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs. Look, Patrick Mahomes is great, but the defense always seems to be rolling with these Chiefs, and they don't always have like a ton of star players. Yeah, they got a few top guys like Chris Jones, but like depth-wise, I don't think the casual fan is like super familiar with everybody on their defensive roster. And Spags just does such a good job of blitzing and changing it up and making it very hard on opposing quarterbacks, especially on third downs. And I love that we get that guy on our side. So yeah, I feel really good about this matchup. And I did pull some data I wanted to share with you guys to give you a little insight of how this same scenario has played out over the years. Now, this year's 2024. They haven't had this exact scenario since 2020, but who cares? We still have the data. So, Patrick Mahomes hosting Lamar Jackson. So, Patrick Mahomes playing Lamar at home. They've played 3 times at Arrowhead Stadium, once in 2018, once in 2019, and once in 2020. And the Chiefs won all 3 of these games. So, money line, they won 3-0. 2018, the Chiefs won 27-24, so they won by 3 in overtime. So, in this scenario, that would result in a push. In 2019, the Chiefs won by 5, 33-28. And in the 2020 season, the Chiefs won 34-20. So they went 3-0 overall, 2-0 against the spread with 1 push. So I love it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Chiefs -3, plus 100 even money. 1 unit, it's a value bet. So this is a 1 unit value bet. A unit is only 1% of your bankroll. So bet smart. This play, win or lose, should not have a significant impact at all on your overall bankroll. So make sure if you're going to bet it, bet smart. I'm not telling anyone to bet it. You can just watch how it does. Watch from the sideline, risk-free. But if you do bet it, I do recommend you only do 1% of your bankroll and live to see another day, win or lose. That's it, boys. See you in the next one. Peace.